Welcome back from the bench, everybody. As always, it's Eric, and today we're back with another opening. This is part 2 in our little mini-series of 2021-2022 O-Pee-Chee Platinum. Don't want to say that. It can't get any worse than the first box, I don't know. There's a really good chance it can't. We're also going to go through this rookie class a little bit in this video, so if you want to kind of hear about how some of these players have performed a couple years out from this rookie class, right? 21, 22, it's a long time ago. We've had now we're on series 2024, 25, series 1. So we're kind of distancing ourselves from this by quite a bit now. So let's kind of catch up on how these guys have done. I'm recording this as of like this Monday night of like the 7th or something like that, so might not be quite accurate when you guys are watching this, but once again, for me, it's accurate enough. So we're gonna turn the camera around and get right into it. Here's the box. Get 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. Then we get a couple platinum cards in the background, a couple PC, plus a player that essentially became a PC. I don't even know how, but a Mason McTavish for the Ducks. If he ever gets like traded over to the Avalanche, I'm going to be like a happy guy, because, man, that would be... Nothing could be better than that, because it would just be like, oh, sweet, he's part of my PC, and he's on my team now for the next 8 years. How great would that be? So, we're going to get into him, plus a lot of the other guys that are kind of your big chases in this. And one guy that kind of, so far this year, has become a guy out of this draft class that no one would have thought of. So anyways, once again, 12 packs per box, 12 cards per pack. Looking for one on-card rookie auto, and not, this was essentially our hits from the box 1, not the Mike Smith retro auto, not numbered. That's definitely not what you want. Jack Hughes red prism, and this actually, these are only like 4 sales of this. A couple sales. A lot cheaper than I thought it was. I might just throw it up for a higher price and see if someone pays a little more for it, but I didn't realize that wasn't... I thought those were a little bit more expensive than kind of the sales I could find. So here we go. Let's see what we can do. First off, we'll start with the guy Mason McTavish back there as we go through this. And Mason McTavish, for example, at this point, he's been out for a couple of games. Marquee rookie, Matt Kiersted. Matt Kiersted is not a player I'm going to be focusing on here in this episode, by the way. I can spoiler, sorry, he's not going to make the list. But Mason McTavish, he's played in 13 games, but like I said, been out for the last couple for the Ducks here. But in 13 games, Mason McTavish had 2 goals, not the greatest, 6 assists and 8 points. So not as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was like even worse than that, surprisingly, but not so much the case. So Romberg, Lassie Thompson, Zahorna, and we got a red prism, and it's gonna be a rookie. Or no, yeah, it's gonna be a rookie, right? Yeah, marquee rookie. Better, I guess the shield kind of beats most of the numbering card stuff, but our best last time for a rookie was a Violet Pixels. So let's see what we got. Hurricanes, hoping for... not Joey Keane. We were hoping for Seth Jarvis, but a little color match there for the Joey Keane. Centering's actually not too bad on this either. So Jack Hughes we pulled, also the centering for that red prism wasn't that bad either. Back centering's pretty good, so good. That's a good sign. So not the player looking for 44. This one's 145 out of 199. So no jersey match, nothing like that. Yeah, Mason McTavish, like I said, not the start. I was hoping for a little better than that. I thought he'd be more closer to like a point per game. And there's actually a lot of guys that on this list that are close to that point per game as of recording. So that's pretty good. Seth Jarvis, who we just kind of mentioned that we were kind of looking for in that Carolina Hurricanes pull. What do we got going on here? Marquee rookie. Does that look more shiny than normal? Am I just going crazy here? Scott Perunovich, I think he was like former Hobie Baker winner, wasn't he? Just hasn't really turned into be what a lot of people hope for. Actually bought a couple of him because of the Hockey Card Gong Show. I blame you, Josh and Troy. I think Josh in particular, he had him as like a breakout guy last year, and that did not work out. So, but yeah, Seth Jarvis in 13 games had 4 goals, 7 assists for 11 points. So, not terrible. Like I said, it's pretty much that point per game that you were kind of hoping for. And it is another rookie, so we're getting a couple rookie parallels here right off the bat. Not who you're looking for. Jake Leschyshyn. So not the worst name in the world. Still playing in the league, I think. There's a guy we'll mention. But we'll just throw Jake in a sleeve real quick. Centering on this Wild Pixels, like the one in the first box. Not that great. Pretty not. 256 out of 299. So, Trevor Zegras. Probably the biggest bust in this whole thing. Obviously, things can change. Scenarios can change. Everything else. But Trevor Zegras on this list. We thought, Mace McTavish numbers weren't the greatest. Trevor Zegras, 17 games played. 17 games played. I think he's played every game for the Ducks. 2 goals, 2 assists for 4 points. That's less than a 0.25 point per game. Do you know how much his stuff was going for at one point? Do you know how much some of his stuff still goes for? Which is crazy. Some of his stuff still sells for like a good chunk of money. Which is crazy to me. I said for a long time I thought McTavish was the better of the two. Looks like I'm right. Not by a ton. But yeah, Trevor Zegras, 4 points in 17 games. As we try to figure out what's going over there in the long rebuild for the Anaheim Ducks. It just seems like they're rebuilding and rebuilding and rebuilding and rebuilding. And I don't know. At some point, something's got to give, right? So, other guy, Quinton Byfield. From some of the hype I've heard about him lately, I thought he was doing better than he was. 19 games played, 2 goals, 7 assists for 9 points. Kind of another disappointing guy, I think, in this class. We're just kind of hoping he's young. He's probably one of the younger players in this draft class. But he said 9 points, 19 games, half a point per game. Marian Studnik, nothing crazy there. Yeah, just something you don't really want to see for him. Lundell, another one. 18 games played, 6 goals, 8 assists. Pretty good player. But once again, you're kind of dealing with, I kind of said it before, it's hard in a hobby to be like excited about him when you got, Matt Tkachuk over there, you got Barkov over there, you got a couple other players over there. We got a vet for the Blues, Pavel Buchnevich. Actually playing pretty good this year. And a Cole Caulfield. Cole Caulfield, by the way, he makes this list. Cole Caulfield, the goal scorer of this whole class, apparently. I don't think there's anybody that's got more than him. He's pretty much, I think closer to the top of the league. Cole Caulfield came into the league known as Goal Caulfield, and rightfully so. The guy has, in 19 games played, 12 goals and 4 assists for 16 points. Only thing I can say there is that sustainable, that 12 goals to 4 assists rate. Usually you don't see that much of a discrepancy, right? You don't see 3/4 of your points being goals. So see what happens there as we kind of go on with this. So Josh Anderson, we are hitting, I don't know if that's probably not a good thing. We hit a I seen earlier, hit a Ryan Johansson parallel where we hit a Ryan Johansson and a Josh Anderson numbered parallel last time. So if we were done seeing them, another marquee rookie. Okay, that's 3 parallels for rookies. We just need a good name here. It's for the Ottawa Senators. Hoping for Shane Pinto, I guess, right? Not too bad. Shane Pinto. Centering is terrible. Oh, my Atlanta. Shane Pinto. The Loud Collectors. Big investment in Shane Pinto. He has to learn how to stay healthy, apparently. He's not on this list. I was going to add him, and then I had a lot of players. 32 out of 99 for Shane Pinto. Back centering is pretty good. Front centering, ugh, not so good. So we are going to throw him in a top loader. I only had one left in this little box, but I guess I probably should have saved that for the auto, but we'll see. But anyways, Shane Pinto, not a bad little hit. These boxes cost, by the way, $150 at the expo. I walked around at the end of the show trying to find a good deal on wax, essentially. Ended up finding these for $150 Canadian for 4 of them, so that's $600. They were just stickered, didn't try to barter. Could have, I guess, but didn't try to barter, nothing like that. Just said, yep, I'll take them. I got a couple boxes of Series 1 that I've already opened up on the channel for $140. That seemed to be $140, $145 seemed to be the standard for Series 2024-25 Series 1 boxes. Taxes all in. At the expo seemed to be the going rate for those. And then I picked up 2 boxes of 21-22 Series 2. So your McTavish, your Byfields, your Lucas Raymonds, Lundell's, Eklund, all those guys. So we'll see if we can hang anything good with those. So Mackenzie Blackwood, Askarov coming for his job, even though he just, as of recording, he just won a game in overtime for the San Jose Sharks. Come on. Trying to get these unstuck. Nothing crazy here. These base rookies don't really technically go for a lot, no matter who it is. Another marquee rookie. That's 4 numbered parallels for rookies. That's not the team you want. Philip Tomasino. There's worse names. And Jason Robertson. So, former Nashville Predator. I still have Askarov, I think, going for that Mackenzie Blackwood. Maybe he already has. I don't know how he's played. I know he just got called up. I think he was the backup for that game because Peter Vanchek got hurt. So they called up Askarov. And I know he was just doing really good in the AHL. So by the time you've watched this, you would have known how he did in his first start or maybe second start of the season for his new San Jose Sharks team. He may have done really bad. I don't know. Retro Philip Gustafson. Rainbow Thatcher Demko. We got a Brad Marchand in the photo driven. Former Moncton Wildcat Brad Marchand. Boom. Some more base. Problem with these, they stick so bad. So I'm trying to like go through these cards, but like I can't just slide this over. Joey Veleno, exceptional status. And Seth Jarvis, once again. Tanner Jeannot. Used to be a decent name in this class, but not so much. Lucas Raymond. 18 games, has 2 goals, 14 assists. It's not a ton of goals for Lucas Raymond, but he is kind of getting close to that point per game. Once again, 16 points in 18 games. Pretty good. William Eklund, I don't know if he assisted on the overtime goal. I didn't check, but he did have 2 goals in the game before that. So in 19 games, he had 15 points. So pretty good once again. A lot of these players kind of coming into their own as this season goes on. Ty Smith, Walcott, Cole Lind, Joey Keane, Patrice Bergeron, marquee rookie pink of Adam Beckman. Terrible auto, by the way. Terrible. Well, it's not just not a great auto. It just has some like weird B on the side. So, what else we got here? Cole Caulfield, Lundell, 18 goals, 18 games, 6 goals, 8 assists for 14 points. It's getting pretty good for him. JJP, John Jason Paterka, 16 games played, 7 goals, 9 assists for 16 points. So a point per game. It's what you want. If you can get a point per game player, and that's kind of been my big thing about 21-22. A lot of these players were like a point per game or had a really good upside. Is that an auto? Nope. Not a bad one. Connor McDavid in the rainbow. Super, super off center. Oh my. This is an auto, maybe? Alex Newhook. I thought so too, Brew. My dog just dreaming behind me. Alex Newhook in the die cuts auto. What is these? What are these boxes? Put Colson behind him. I knew it. I'm like, as soon as I seen him, I'm like, oh, there's something behind him. Newhook. So we got a rookie auto. So it's better than Mike Smith. I should have looked up what Alex Newhook was doing too. I know he's obviously over there on Montreal, but so much hype around all the other guys there. We'll just throw him up there. I backdrop by Mason McTavish, blue cubes of Nathan McKinnon, and then the Mikko Rantanen auto. These do have a little bit of a bend to them, but yeah, there's so many guys over there, so it's not. He just definitely does not have the hype he may have had, on a stacked Avalanche team either. Samuelson, Panarin, Holtz, didn't talk about him. Like I said, there's lots of guys in this class that didn't bother getting the stats for every single one of them. But I thought this was a really deep class, even looking at it when this, while this came out, especially Series 2. I found it had a lot of really good players. Series 1 had a lot of good goalies, so you had guys like Jeremy Swayman, Spencer Knight, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Who's the other guy that I'm blanking on right now? But some really good players overall. Oh, this is like a troll box. This box after the other box. I grabbed all 4 boxes. They only had 4 boxes left when I got to the place. Mike Smith here. We got the Ryan Johansson. So hopefully we're done with all these guys now that we're through this. Hot Magma of the Diving Dane himself, Nikolai Ehlers. Boo. And a Ryan O'Reilly factor in the photo driven. So, and I don't think there's anything here. Quentin Byfield and Zach Jones. So 2 packs left. This isn't as fun of a. I love Platinum. It's definitely this one is definitely a more frustrating product to open because it all sticks together. You can't just like slide them over and stuff. It's just not as fun. Sid, the adult. We got Jordan Greenway in the sunset. William Eklund, talked about him already. We got a premiere. There we go. Talked about him earlier. Jeremy Swayman in the rookie premiere. Nice little Easter egg hit. Cam York. And a bunch of other base rookies. In a Bog. Cam York. Yeah, nice little hit there. These used to go for like, I don't know if they're still going for them, but these go for like 15, 20 bucks at one point. So I guess you guys would see what that's selling for. Looking for some low numbered. Maybe last pack. Last time our best hit kind of came from the last pack. Maybe this is the same thing again. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Check out the affiliate links down below. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, follow me on Instagram. There's all the places to find me. We will go Cale Makar in the Rainbow Retro. My guy Cale. We got Darnell Nurse. Man, we really didn't get any low numbered again. Holtz. Shane Pinto again. Quentin Byfield in Sweet Selection. I feel like we've got like 10 Byfield hits in 2 boxes. So, not the worst box. Last box was definitely probably worse. But still looking for that low numbering. Right? Like, Newhook auto, fine. Probably would have been, obviously would have been better when it first happened. Probably better than a base auto of him or some other guys. But just, again, not looking for that. Shane Pinto's not a bad hit, but still nothing crazy. The Jeremy Swayman's a nice little addition. That doesn't really belong there. A lot of those cards, though, are going to go in my 50-cent bin. That's kind of what a lot of this is. Joey Keane. So he hit the rookie color. Just didn't hit really any of the big names that you're kind of looking for. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Like I said, if you guys want to hit the like, hit the subscribe. Overall, my whole thing with this and this draft class, some really good players in here. Cornerstones for their franchises. I guess the one guy I forgot to mention, by the way, Protas, Alexi Protas. We always used to like curse and swear if you hit the Capitals and got a protest. In 18 games played, 7 goals, 11 assists for 18 points so far. When I'm recording this. That's a point per game. He's like the best player. He's got the most points out of any other player that I just listed. Alexei Protas, more points than Mace McTavish, Quentin Byfield, Lucas Raymond, Willie Mecklin, Cole Caulfield, Trevor Zegras, Lundell, Seth Jarvis, JJP, Jake Neighbors, Moritz Side. The list goes on. He's got more points than all of them. Yeah, put that on your bingo card. I'm sure you all had it for the start of the season, that he would have the best season through like 20 games out of this rookie class. It's crazy. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Maybe that's who I pull in the next one. Actually, Protas is the guy I hit. Hit an Emerald Surge of Protas. Wasn't super excited for it. Sold that card, I thought, for a lot of money at the time. I undersold it. Here we are, year and a half, 2 years later. I undersold that card. Just realized I definitely pulled Alexei Protas Emerald Surge Rookie Auto out of this product. So, like I said, 2 more boxes. It has to get better, right? Right? It can't get worse than this. Please let it not be worse than this. Anyways, for Eric from the bench, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.